Record is recording. All right. Well, hello, everyone. This is the Team Get Super Fit call on the 16th of December. My name is Sally Stangler, and I am leading the call this evening. I'm a diamond coach on the team. A lot of you may know me. Everyone on the call right now does. But so for those of you listening to the recording at a later date, thank you for taking the time to listen in to the recording. And I hope that some of the information that I share you find valuable. I've been a coach with Beachbody for about 3 years now. I started, following a deployment in 2010, 2011. So I didn't sign up to be a coach until after. But so anyways, January will be 3 years. And, it's been a roller coaster for me. I just put on Diamond a couple of months ago, and I'm one coach away from putting on 1-star. So that's very exciting. So don't stop reaching for those goals because you reach them. I've done most of the Beachbody programs, and most recently I started the new Insanity Max 30. So that's exciting. This call tonight is going to be about making videos for social media. And that was a suggestion from one of the other coaches. I guess it comes natural for me. So for those of you that it doesn't come natural for, hopefully some of the suggestions that I have will help you and enable you to kind of create more stuff for social media. I can share my screen with you if you'd like to see what I'm looking at. Okay, so, all right. So the first thing that you're going to need a recording device. I know that not everybody has access to a cell phone that has a recording device. If you don't, a lot of computers have built-in webcams now, or a camera. A lot of cameras have recording features. If this is something you don't have, I highly recommend making the investment. Having the ability to see your face on the Zoom calls, to record yourself for the purpose of making videos, is something that this tool is going to come in handy for. And someone posted a question about what do I make videos for? And this video here is planned with a script, as you can see. So that's one of the types that you can make videos for. That really helps you kind of stay on track with your topic. A lot of times you'll see me post videos that are spontaneous. Like something will happen, I'll have like a aha moment, and I'll just take the camera out and start recording. You may have seen I posted a video yesterday that was a spontaneous, just like video. So a lot of those can be really good videos, and I suggest implementing both on social media and within the teams. So this video is for our team. You can make videos to post within our team page, whether they're questions, whether they're tips, things you've encountered. A lot of times I'll make videos for the challenge groups. I find that it enables the people who I have in the challenge group to get to know me better. And then because I'm asking them all these questions about themselves and getting to know them and their why and their goals. But a lot of times they don't know about us because I ignore the questions. I kind of put those off because I don't want to turn it into a conversation about me and what I'm doing and where I'm going. I want it to be focused on them. So creating videos for them, it gives them a glimpse into like who you are and that you're a person, that you care and you have humor. And it's just a good thing. It's an easy way to kind of start posting videos if you're not comfortable with posting them onto your Facebook wall for, potentially all of your friends to see, or public if you have your Facebook profile public, which you all should. There's a lot of software out there that you can use to edit and modify the videos. I have a Mac. I know not everybody has a Mac, but their good program is iMovie. I know that YouTube has video editing. And if you don't have access to either of those, I'm sure there's other options out there. So that's kind of what you would use if you were making a transformation video to outline your journey from start to finish, and you wanted to have it like snazzy and lights and clip-its from here and there. You're going to need something to kind of edit it. Apple and maybe some of the other smartphones, maybe there's software in there that can edit videos. So if you aren't familiar with finding something, speak up and we'll help you find something. And just a topic to like hit on, not all these videos have to be about Beachbody. I mean, you can make a video about cooking. I know that when 21 Day Fix came out, Jamie made a video about the plan and the containers, and it just kind of helps people visualize it. Not all people are, able to learn just from reading. They want to see, if they can't touch it and feel it, they want to at least see it and like have more of an explanation. So that's a really good way to showcase those things. And even though that's about Beachbody, but you can make a video about something that's, that you see in the news, and you want to just kind of throw your topics out there and invite people to politely have a conversation on your page about it. So that's just an idea. Picking a topic. I kind of brainstormed here, and there's probably other topics that you can go from, but I just wanted to have some suggestions to throw out there. I find that it's easy to make a video when I'm getting a lot of questions about something. If people are asking me about Shakeology, and, I find that I'm repeating myself and, posting a script and doing stuff like that, it's easy just to make a video. Like, here's how I make it. Stuart made this video a couple days ago talking about the new nut spread he was putting on the Shakeology and how easy it is to make it. So that's a really good, easy way to start getting yourself out there. Like I said, Jamie, she made the 21 Day Fix video. I've seen a lot of coaches talk about grocery shopping. I started making videos when I did the Ultimate Reset 2 years ago, and just kind of let people see all the groceries you needed, the supplement pack. And those videos are still on my YouTube, and they still get views, and I still get messages and comments about them. So that's like the cool thing of putting your videos on other different social media platforms. I watch a lot of other coach videos on just to kind of see what kind of stuff other people are posting about, and it will give you ideas. If there's a problem you see that you want to address, that's a good reason. Something to motivate other people, your journey. So you can search on YouTube, Beachbody transformations or P90X transformations. So if you yourself have had success with a Beachbody workout program, I highly suggest making a video and, working to edit it and make it kind of professional to put out there. People view those constantly. And new programs, I don't know if you guys follow Amy Silverman. She had access to Insanity Max 30 as a part of the test group, and so that was really big for her, but it's been pretty big for me too this last couple of weeks. So anytime there's a new program, having like a reveal of the package of the box is something easy and fun that you can do, where you can open it up and like look and show people what is in the package, what they get with the program. It's a little more elaborate instead of just writing and having a page of everything that they're going to have in their box. And like I said, scan social media, see what other coaches are doing. I don't think there's anything wrong with completely copying someone's video, adding a couple things here and there and making it your own. It's the same thing we do with scripts, right? Copy, paste, personalize. So if you're copying someone's video, if you see something that's catching your attention, and you don't per se want to share that video, write down what they say and make the same thing. It's going to capture your audience. These videos are, to appeal to people who are drawn to you. So, excuse me while I take a sip of water. So we all utilize Facebook. That's a given. That's been huge for Beachbody and for coaches. A lot of other social media platforms are Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Google+, and SocialCam. I suggest, and I've heard this in training and from other coaches and leaders in the Beachbody world, that you should be consistent with at least one or two of these. because the consistency is what's going to get you seen. And then you want to aim to, learn and be proficient with another kind of social media platform. So I've been doing a lot of stuff with Instagram and YouTube. YouTube I did a couple years ago, kind of got lazy with it, and now I'm starting it up again, doing Insanity Max 30 reviews after each new workout. So that's just an example. If you have any other suggestions of social media things are popping up all the time, I'm going to post this in the team page in the files section, so feel free to add to this list. Does anyone have any questions so far? No? Okay. Somebody mentioned having suggestions for getting over fear. And I don't encounter this very much, but I did some brainstorming, and I can see how the fear is there. There's a fear of your face on camera, you're hearing your own voice, putting yourself out there, being critiqued by people. But, and these are my suggestions, I feel that practicing by posting your own videos in our coach group is a really good way to kind of break out of your shell and get comfortable doing it, as well as the challenge groups. That's when I started making videos. And then if you're comfortable and no one's, said anything really mean to you, maybe you'll have confidence to post on your public Facebook profile. I know Erin does a lot of that. And you're really putting yourself out there. And that's what this is all about, is you're not going to get a ton of replies on stuff, but you're planting seeds. People see it. They see you being consistent with the information. And like it says here, practice makes perfect. So you're not going to get good at making videos unless you make videos, right? By doing this, people get to know you better. They're able to learn that they can trust you. They can see that, wow, that Sally girl, like, she's, doing Insanity Max 30 every single day and talks about it and posts it. She's not just telling us to do it, she's doing it. So they begin to trust you and realize that you are living the lifestyle that you're preaching and following through with your words. And that's, we're leading by example and being a product of the product. And that's what we all have to learn how to do. And you don't have to be an expert in health or fitness to make a video. You can make a video about Shakeology, about what about, what the company puts out there. And you can make a video about Insanity Max 30. You're not an expert. You can do some moves. You can, showcase a move and showcase the modifier. But basically what you're selling in these videos is you. People are going to be drawn to you and your personality, and they're either going to like you or they're not. And so the people who don't like you, I try not to really even worry about them, because I don't want to work with them anyways, because chances are they don't like me. The feeling's probably going to be mutual. And that's okay. That's not a problem. The people who are coaches in the company that are top 10 get a lot of criticism. They get a lot of critiquing. Do you think they care when someone tells them they're doing something wrong? No, you block them and you move on. Okay, so how to combat jumbled thoughts. You can make speaking notes. You can clearly see that I am talking from a presentation. I'm not reading the presentation, but they're guiding me. Another thing you can do is make bullet points. They can cue you and remind you of what you want to say. So if you have a million things in your head, you can kind of go in order and you don't miss anything. It's just a suggestion. Practice. Sometimes I'll make a video and something will happen. The dog will bark, or I live by a naval air station, so a jet will fly over. Or I'll say a swear word. You delete it and you make it again. Nothing is wrong with that. I can probably, comfortably say that other coaches have done this, and that comes with it. Something I try to do is not read straight from the screen. I think it's boring. I think, I'm a communications person. I study it in school, so I try to speak freely and just kind of from the heart. If you have a hard time doing that, reading from it is fine. I would suggest, I have like my sheet of paper here just to cue me, putting it up so it's kind of at eye level, maybe taping it on the wall behind your computer. So, you know, you're not looking down at a piece of paper reading from it. But hey, if that's what you have to do, if that's what gets you going, post it in the coach group and we'll try to get you moving away from that. Someone's knocking on my door. You want to be consistent with your videos, just as we are consistent with our posts. Just we are, consistent with doing the power of threes. Because consistency is key. It's the only way that people are going to see the messages that you have to put out. You can post weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, something that shows you're committed and that you're fully engaged in this. And remember that every single video you put out there, every single post you put out there, even if you don't get a single like or a single comment, is planting a seed. Someone sees it, even if the payback doesn't come right then and there. So that's something to remember. So don't ever get discouraged because people come out of the woodwork constantly. So I have some what to do's and what not to do's. Try to have some personality, show yourself, have fun with it. Don't take it too seriously. But if you're a serious person, nothing's wrong with that. You'll attract serious people that are just like you, and that's fine. For me, that doesn't work. So I wouldn't know how to do that. It bores me. But nothing is wrong with that at the same time. What not to do. And I found some suggestions on YouTube. So some of these are from there. Some of them are from myself. Camera angles, you kind of want to make sure that it's appealing. Nobody wants to watch you slouched on the couch with a double chin. Nobody wants to watch you, they don't want to see boogers up your nose. So just kind of be cognizant of that. You would never have a conversation with somebody while you're eating, like a business conversation. So this video is like a business transaction, except for it's you to many instead of one-on-one. So don't eat when you're filming a video. Here on the team calls, like it's normal. We don't care. We're family. So whatever. Background noise, there's a reason why we mute everybody on these calls, because there's kids and TV and dogs and jets and door knocks. There's stuff. So you can't turn this off all the time. And you can see here that I have kids as optional because sometimes I think that's a good thing. A lot of people give the moms and dads out there props for making videos when their kids are hanging off of their back. We have it on the team calls all the time because you're showing other mothers and fathers out there that they can do this with that going on. But you don't want the TV on. You're not going to take a call, with your boss or your lawyer or anybody when the TV or music and stuff is on in the background. It's distracting. So just be aware of that. Hashtags, you should all know what that is. You can use those keywords on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. And if you don't know what kind of hashtags to use, search in the name of a top 10 coach and use the same ones they're using because they're working for them. So why wouldn't they work for you, right? That's what I do. I have 2 top 10s that I kind of go to and steal their ideas, and they don't know. And I'm sure they would be glad to know and take it as a compliment that people are doing this. It's working for whatever reason. There's a gazillion people in the world. We're not all going to be hunting after the same people. And then you can use keywords on YouTube. It'll allow you to put in tags. So you can put in insanity. You can put in nutrition. You can put in, weight loss program, home workouts, anything where people can kind of search for that kind of thing. A good thing to remember is you want to put yourself in your prospect's shoes. Think about what you'd be looking for if you were, unhappy and you want an ab workout that's quick and easy. So maybe put that in the bottom of a ab ripper video that you're putting on YouTube to showcase Tony Horton's program. Just kind of like what terms they're going to be looking for. So we're getting down to the end of the call. I had some Going Pro tips that I wanted to throw out there. Since GoPro is a good book we should all be reading. I'm reading it. I'm on chapter 2. I wanted to touch on having good camera quality. Sometimes filming from your cell phone, like that's okay if you're putting a video in the team coach page, if you're putting a video anywhere really. I wouldn't put that video on YouTube as like a way to professionally sit down and have a conversation. If you saw the video I posted yesterday, my hair is in a mess, but that was to you guys. Here I kind of like put myself together a little bit more for this. Investing in lighting. So Barbie Decker made a video a while ago about looking like a bomb and then looking like an angel, and it ignited a lot of people in the Empire Assembly Hall to kind of showcase the lighting that they have. So I kind of just wanted to give you an example of that. So this is kind of like meh. I mean, I can barely see myself. I don't know if it makes much of a difference, but I noticed that on last week's call that I was kind of hidden. So I posted in one of the comments on our team page of like my lighting setup, I literally like have a lamp hanging above my computer, like a floor lamp propped up, and I feel like it makes me look better. No? Yes? No? Yes? Maybe? I don't know. I have bad skin, so it makes me really nervous. This is me like, oh my gosh. But this is the first time I decided to mess with it, and I feel like it makes a big difference. It makes me feel better and like in the position of being a professional. Never give up. Like I said earlier, if nobody comments on your stuff, keep posting it. I promise you, people are seeing it. This business is not going to just boom and blossom in, a 60 days period. It's going to take time, consistency, hard work, effort. You're going to have to work at it, just like we all have worked at it. We have leaders on the team popping up left and right, so we know that what we're doing is working. We have hopefully some people advancing Thursday, and that's very exciting. So what they're doing is working, so you need to listen to what they're doing so it can work for you too. That's almost it. Before I assign homework, does anybody on the call have any questions? I'm not really sure how to open up to unmute you guys. You can unmute yourselves if you have any questions. Anybody?
I have a question.
Okay.
So I don't always have a lot of time to just sit down and do a video and really prepare like that. So that's where so mine are all spontaneous because I just don't have the time to sit down and do a video and edit. Is that bad?
That's not bad. I don't think that's bad at all. Most of mine are like that. I have a really bad habit of doing it in my car while I'm driving.
That's not good.
So I invested in like a stand for my cell phone. So, and Tara Carr does this a lot. I'm sure her husband's probably driving when they do this because she's an advocate for like safety. But I'll put it in my little thing, push play, and half the time I'm not even looking at the camera, but I'm sharing that thought. I'm sharing that moment. So I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
See, I've done that before. Like, yeah, I have the thing where, you put it in there and it does the GPS or whatever.
Yeah.
And I did that, and I posted a video, and people are like, "You're going to die. How could you do that?" I'm like, it wasn't a thing, and I wasn't even looking at the road. And they're like, I was looking at the road, not the camera. And they're like, it's still bad. And they, like, ripped me a new one for doing that, so I haven't done that since.
Block.
I actually did block them, but yeah.
If I'll do it at red lights a lot. I'll do it in my red lights, and it's like, oh, gotta go, and then I'll post it at the next red light. So if I'm being safe about it, I feel better about it. If you're worried about like the backlash from people, red light it up and just kind of maybe like say in the video.
Yeah. Top coaches do it all the time, and no one ever says anything bad about them doing it ever.
I don't worry about it.
Delete them.
Yeah, block them. And, you can just say, you know what, I was being safe. I wouldn't put myself in a vulnerable situation while making a video for social media. My kids weren't in the car. My dog wasn't in the car. It was at a red light. And then I was moving and I didn't touch anything. I was driving. I wasn't even looking. So the people, as we grow and expand our, circle and networks, there's so many people and opinions and personalities. There's always going to be somebody who has something to say against what you're putting out there. And they're going to find anything to say. So if that's the only way you can make them and you're being safe and you don't feel like you're putting yourself in danger, I think it's fine. Okay. If something happens, you can say it was my fault.
Hey, it was all Sally.
Yeah, Sally Stangler made me do it. Anybody else? No, there's only 2 other people on the line. Or 3. Is Cliff still on? Oh, we have a lot of people. Holy cow.
There's 7.
There's a weird phone number whose number is 0777. I like that number. Who's that?
I think that's Melissa, my coach.
Somebody new? Does anyone new want to talk? Any questions? We have 8 minutes left. No? Okay.
Speaking of being in the car, what's going on, everybody?
Hey, Cliff. See, look at this.
Are you driving?
Look at me.
On the cell phone.
And I adjusted my lighting. You guys can see me. Or at least half of me.
Yeah, we can see your face.
Yeah. So I've done a few videos. I did a series when I did a 3-day refresh, and that one lends itself really well to doing a daily update by video, just to what the experience was like. I actually did a video of me drinking the fiber sweet for the first time.
Yeah? Was that a good video to post online?
I think it worked out okay. I mean, I think like 4 people looked at it, but
okay.
I did it. So
the thing I've learned, and I'm glad you posted that video, Cliff, is because when I did the Ultimate Reset, I loved the alkalinize. Love it. Like, I still drink it. I love it. It's a wheatgrass, like 4-ounce shot you drink with the program. But the detox, horrible. But by having that conversation and posting that video, people are like the opposite of me. People love the detox, hate the alkalinize. So I always make sure when I tell people, like, I hate vanilla Shakeology, but Christine loves vanilla Shakeology. Stuart's wife loves vanilla Shakeology. So it's just me. I'm weird. So
my husband loves it too.
I hate it, and your husband loves it. I don't get it.
I'm not a huge fan.
So, I mean, you always want to make sure you just add that little tidbit. Thanks for sharing, Cliff. Anybody else? We have some new coaches. Letitia. I'm probably not saying that right. I'm sorry, dear. Well, okay. So I am going to give everybody on the call homework, and I have your names written down, and I have your coaches on the line. So we're going to make sure you do it because we want you to learn. Want to make you uncomfortable and scared, and we want to make you do everything but puke. But in my world, I used to be a CrossFitter. That's probably okay too. So the homework is I invite you all to make a video. Any video. You can welcome yourself to the coach page. You can post in a challenge group, welcoming yourself. You can post it on your Facebook page. Just tag somebody so we can see it. I'd like you to post it to the team page so we can kind of see it and help each other. But I want to put us in a position where we can help provide each other positive and constructive criticism. That's what's going to enable us to grow. That's what's going to allow us to see the problems we're making and to make changes and corrections so we don't continue to make them. Our page is a community of family. We are a chosen family, and you're safe there. Nobody is going to post comments that are bashing you there. So that's one really good thing. And the only way that you're going to get comfortable posting videos on your Facebook page to the public is by doing it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, counting you, 5, 6, 7 people, myself included. I'll even do it again. And then hopefully we'll inspire other people on the team who didn't make the call but will listen to the recording to do this. And the people who don't listen to the recording will be like, why is everyone posting videos like randomly? And maybe they'll listen to the recording. But we want you all to be successful in this business, and, you know, getting uncomfortable is a part of that. I'm shaking. I have been shaking this whole time. I don't know why, because I'm fine with public speaking, but all of a sudden I'm cold and shaky.
I think it's because you're the expert.
No.
You want to give people good information, because that's how I am when I do calls.
And it's weird because I have no problem butting in to offer my 2 cents when Stuart leaves the calls. But now it's this big lamp above my face. For real, it's a huge lamp.
Interrogation.
I know, and I've had that done, so maybe it's a flashback. I just want to say thank you for, joining me on the call tonight. The leaders who are on the call, we need to try to get more of our teammates on the calls and get these numbers higher. Please share the recording with the people that are in your downline so that way they can listen to it. Tag them, but let's follow up with them and ask them why they're not listening to the video that we have scheduled, or why they're not listening to the recording. We can only help them if we figure out what's wrong. So if there's no other questions or comments, we can end the call early. And
I just had an idea, talking about posting videos. How about next time somebody signs up for the challenger, doing a video introduction instead of a written one in the group?
Okay.
That's awesome. I love
So
that.
If I manage to sign up another one, I'll do it. But I've just been having a lot of conversations lately, and everybody's telling me no. I'm a little heartbroken.
Okay. So maybe, making it big, welcoming. I like that idea, Cliff. That's an awesome idea. Thank you for bringing that up. I will share that with the leaders on the team, and everyone else who saw this hopefully will, do the same thing. But that's a really good idea, and that's what this is all about, is coming together and
Great idea.
Collaborating. Yeah.
The only one I got. No more ideas for 2014.
For me, it's not the video part. I can make videos, that's fine. But I never know what to talk about, and I feel like I'm always just rambling.
Well, that's me too, Erin.
Because I was looking back on my YouTube channel videos 4 years ago that were awful and horrible. I don't know why. But those videos worked, and those videos have actually got me 3 people in the sneak peek from videos from 2010.
When I started the Ultimate Reset, I wasn't very knowledgeable about it. I didn't know what to say about it. So I looked at Christine Dwyer's video, and she had, lucky for me, and possibly lucky for you if you do it and make a video about it, her script below the freaking video. So I put on my camera and I read it, and I have a coach from it. I didn't have to come up with it. So if you don't know, kind of maybe just take a moment, browse, we have less than a minute, browse YouTube and just see what people are getting hot on and copy them. But, you'll end up making it your own. Topic,
topic is where I'm bad, because I don't care about posting video. I can do it. It doesn't bother me.
We can collaborate more and work on that more in the coming topics, thinking of things. So, good luck. Thank you.
There it is.
We'll comment. We'll share. I'm so nervous it's going to cut out as I'm spitting out my brilliant idea. But, Erin, you're smart, and I saw your video, and I'm glad that you repeated, threw that out there again, because it's awesome to see the progression